committed the exact same IDs. Gosh, these idiots. And they're delivering it here instead of up in Wenatchee where I would have wanted them to live. Means I need to wait at least 10 o'clock before I can head up to Wenatchee.
Probably already too late. Yesterday, or last episode started. Kevin goes, God damn it. 2 seconds in. I was sitting there on the microphone trying to get to work. First thing you hear.
Having issues?
No, my head just
Issues?
starting to age. No, I don't have lice.
Okay, everyone. Now we're back here with Dime Adventures. And mixed with Gangbusters, because we're in the 1920s when Dime Adventures usually started. What was it, 1850s or something like that? It was during the
Gangs were
World
around
Fair.
during Prohibition too.
Oh, Gangbusters does. That's why we changed up to that time period instead of where the game starts. Because we also finished all their modules, so, or your parent characters have. Now, a couple things I wanted to check on. Alex, was your character still interested on trying to get that submarine produced for the military? We asked because it was also someone else's idea. But
It was primarily my idea.
that's what I thought too. I was just checking.
Yeah, I was the one who brought up the idea of we could start up a company to produce those submarines for
Okay.
the military, and we can have, that way we can claim our submarine is a prototype and keep it, and they won't try to steal it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a prototyp. You're still experimenting with it. It's not safe. Don't touch it.
And it's a test bed for
Yeah.
new technologies, and we can make sure that the ones they have aren't able to keep up with ours.
Yeah. And keep just a little bit of fast. Put regulators on their speed.
Yeah.
Why is it our submarine goes 5 miles per hour slower when we're chasing you? I don't know. Maybe it's a weird thing with the water pattern. Yeah,
Well, this is what happens when you're in first gear.
Yeah.
There's only one gear. Exactly, you're in first gear.
You've got to pay extra for the second. Well, I only got one gear. Why do I even have gears?
You really have to ask.
Okay, and our current situation is that you guys, well, you're first back at home. Kim's over there studying some more chemistry books. Maxine's probably working out in the gym again.
That's true.
Dorian's up in his room. And then, well, your character's probably sharpening your knives and cleaning your guns.
I primarily use guns.
Yeah. So you don't have to take time from the guns. You just only gun. But besides, you also have quite a few guns.
Well,
I
hey,
think
there's
you
already
carry
one
3
idiot.
times.
Yeah, there's already one idiot that has hammer time. Why don't I get gun time?
Yeah. He's just worrying about the hammer. What was it? There's that just reminded me of a slasher film. You know, trying to hammer some. You know, it was basically just a sledgehammer. That was it. It's called sledgehammer. He's walking around. But he only used a sledgehammer one time in the whole film. He used all different kinds, but they decided to use sledgehammer. Could have called him pencil.
Well,
He killed someone with a
actually,
pencil one time.
If he carries the sledgehammer around with him all the time, I can see why they call it.
But they didn't. One time, the opening kill was with a sledgehammer, and he never picks one up again.
They ran out of ideas.
Yeah. I guess the original title just sucked. Wait, we call it Friends or... Oh, shit, that's what we're doing? I only watched 5 minutes of the film. We'll call it the sledgehammer.
I'm waiting for a horror movie entitled Home Movies.
Oh, did you see, well, based on the cartoon?
No, based on your life.
I like. Oh, that would be weird. I don't. First of all, I don't know if we can handle the rating.
Yeah, they have XXX rating for a reason.
Yeah,
no,
and it has nothing to do with
Six.
nudity.
Oh, no, I need it.
Actually, no, they don't, really. The whole X rating only applies to, there's only an X. The pornos made up the XXX rating, but X refers to, the first movies that were blocked for X had nothing to do with nudity. Had to do with gore. The first Cannibal Holocaust movie, I think,
Wow,
had
they
that.
really were ahead of keeping Al Gore off TV.
They forgot about it and his son came out. That's what happened. As
Well, remember, Gore says there's too much Bush says there's too much Gore. And one's against violence, the other one's against profanity or pornography.
well, then there's
If
Tipper Gore.
Gary can do it.
Gary,
He did when he was little.
What the hell? My mom going, are you gaming? Currently.
Or Karen.
That would be my mom, and she has done that too.
Yeah, it is. Hello.
Mom won't let you get on with life.
Bye-bye. It's my mom. Are you gaming? Yes. May I see
Okay, I'll call you later.
Call your mom. Because she won't be up late enough to call me later. She's got to be in bed in time for Jerry to wake her up at 3. Now the dog and Jerry sleep in the bed. Dog doesn't go into the cage at night anymore.
Kind of like Guido forced herself underneath the blanket with me when I went to go lay down earlier.
Gotta have him there. Okay. First of all, let's start with everyone doing a random draw for a face card, seeing if there was a private encounter first of all, beginning of the day.
Here's my random draw.
Ah. Two
No.
aces. An ace.
Yeah.
4. You're all rather slow this morning, apparently. So, well, you all meet down in the kitchen, get breakfast, and can discuss what your plans are. Oh, wait. No, you just got back to eating dinner because you guys were going to go out that night to go hunting.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So, get what weapons you want to get properly for this.
Yeah.
The current location seems to be somewhere off one side of the park. There's been a few.
That's kind
tests.
of annoying.
What kind of made me think it was
Friday the 13th.
no commercial
Oh.
for some reason.
No, it breaks into like 20 different songs, different parts to it. It's a collection of stuff that kind of fits under the concept of oh god, what's that director? One for The Thing. But it's like his work for basically they based copyright music upon his stuff from the movie, influenced by it. So, let's see how I call it. Okay, you guys found out there were 2 specimens already?
New feature on YouTube.
What?
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Okay, well, trying to see how to best summarize so we can set up here. Basically, to start with, so those you can't remember, and also those of our friends online watching, Dr. Mavic
Party hat.
was dismembered by an animal that was shipped to his labs at the zoo, and then they escaped. Originally, they thought it was 1. You guys found out later it was 2. You found out more information on it. Although it's listed kind of as a predatory primate or possibly a lemur. But once you got some more information, because that was party of people in Africa or in Tasmania right now, and they have been fighting back a whole pack of them and not doing so well. So that's why they contacted you guys right away to warn you about the two and not to let them out. But by then, of course, it was too late. Now, they checked the zoo, nothing, except for tracks that led out of the zoo. So the park is where it seemed to lead. They found a few dead animals, one dead person, much more scratched up than the others, no bites, just like tore up. Wasn't eaten, it doesn't seem. And then,
Why do I think of being set up? Because no bite marks. Just, what, slashed up and a few dead animals? Are any of them bitten?
yes, greatly. Like, they found very little of them. Make a, well, if you want then, you could also go check that angle and, you know, because the animals won't be at the morgue, but they will have the body. Another thing that might come in question then, the body was found underneath a bush. Like, it was trying to be hidden. Captain says, you know, the thing's probably just trying to be sneaky.
I was about to say we just froze. But then I saw your head.
Oh. I wonder sometimes when I look over, Michael would just be sitting there with his phone. Nothing moves for a while and I have to go, yeah, okay, we're moving. So, the issue is we are going to have to check out an area near the park. So, we have the park. We're going to have a kind of a store section nearby, a residential area, and like a junkyard. I'm trying to think of something different. So you guys can decide who wants to search any or all, or are you going to go as a pack, or are you going to stay together, or you're going to sit probably at the mansion connecting everyone with communication. Okay. So otherwise we have Kim, Derek, and Max. Maxine actually, but that's close enough.
Yeah.
Where do you people want to go? You can also go check out other things, like you would maybe want to check out the morgue. We're going to break this night into 3 pieces, like our normal gaming thing to do.
Oh, I can investigate the area.
Where the body was found?
Yeah.
Yeah, yes you can. Go ahead and do a perception check, or if you have any kind of investigating skills, use that.
We'll just have investigate, but my perception's higher.
Okay. By how much?
5.
5? Okay. Yeah, and it's going to be better on your perception right now.
12.
Okay. Well then, that makes it at least 11. So, looking around, you do find that there is very little blood at the location.
Oh.
Like where the body was laying, maybe, but not like a pool of blood.
Which means the body hasn't moved.
Good chance.
If the body had been slashed up, a lot of blood would have been leaking out like a sieve.
Yeah.
Which means there should be a pool.
There was like 37 cuts.
Deep cuts? Medium-sized cuts?
You talking to the captain or one of the officers?
Officer?
I know it was kind of strange. It was covered with a bunch of smaller cuts, just occasional deeper ones. But I think it was like if this is what it was playing with him or torturing him. Or actually, it was a her.
Well, even the few deeper ones would have left more blood. Especially if the body was found there afterwards, which means the body's been moved.
That either that or something drank all the blood. But he snickers when he says that.
Can we use perception to see if there's any kind of blood trail?
Yeah.
17.
Okay. Kind of going around for a while. You find like,
Pulling the air down.
well, you do find kind of drag marks. But also, once you start following the drag marks, a deeper set of footprints with it, like because they're dragging. So there's the extra weight,
Yeah.
and they do not seem animal.
No way.
And the drag leads back to the park's bathrooms. Which apparently has tape over it right now. Because one of the bathrooms is locked up. Broken, it says. Has a note on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna check that.
Okay. The door has been taped shut. Not locked. Go ahead and cut it all the way down. Oh, pop it open. It's a bloodbath.
I'd stick my head out and go, "Hey, coppers! I found the primary crime scene."
Okay. They come back. And as they come back, one of them will state, "Oh, well, I guess it was too much to hope. I guess we have another one of these." And he makes a call into the,
Wait, we have
police.
another one of your mother having her period?
No, another one of these. We're suspecting we have a serial killer. We were kind of hoping it had to do with this animal breakout, but we hadn't found any at the park before, but most of them were on the other side of town, by the railroad tracks. But this one ended up here. Maybe it was someone trying to cover for their own actions, but then they would have had to have known about it.
Which means either
They haven't released it in the papers.
the primary person has decided to shift ground to when it's getting too hot, or an accomplice, or a fan.
Okay. Now, where were you gonna go if he's talking to the cops, right?
Junkyard.
Junkyard?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And Maxine?
Park.
Park? Well, you're at the. Oh, you're gonna check the park some more?
Yeah.
Okay. Both you guys do perception checks.
Whoa.
At least an 11. I'll give you the basics. What do you have?
14?
Okay. 15?
No, 14.
14.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
Looking around, you will notice something odd.
Okay. No.
Make an animal roll. You have animals for skills, right?
Yeah, I got 2.
So out of 4, make a check. If you get an 8, you'll succeed. So you only need like 8. You had what? 8 to start with, or 4? 2, so 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No problem. You've noticed while walking around, when you approach the far side of the park, the amount of animals available to even find, like squirrels and all that, are missing. It's actually kind of quiet.
Okay.
So you can't really find anything here, but what you do find out is animals on one side of the park are leaving, disappearing. The other side, there were a few, but not much. The other side was closer to the zoo.
But this is for your guys. So. You guys.
Now, Kim, what did you get for your perception?
12.
Okay. You approach the junkyard, and it's a pretty good sized one. And then immediately, as you enter the junkyard looking around, you hear dogs. So, and it sounds like they may be coming your way. Now you can step back out of the junkyard and close the gate.
Yeah, I'll do that. Holler
Okay.
for somebody.
There is a buzzer on the door. On the far side, you can barely see it. There's a house, kind of old looking. Kind of like, you think of Fight Club, you know how that house looks?
Yeah.
That's about what this house looks like. So, you hit the buzz for it. Okay. Wait about how long before you check again? The dogs come up to they slam into the gate after, about 5 minutes after you closed it.
That's just overkill.
Now, make a perception check, though.
Okay.
Yeah. This is new information.
15.
Okay. One thing that kind of worries you. Those dogs are covered in blood. Like half of them. Like around their mouths and everything. Part of their front legs. Now, they could have attacked something, like they're supposed to have, but...
Does it look dried or does it look fresh?
Oh,
Yeah.
it looks fairly fresh. Like within 24 hours.
Radio, do you still have are you near a cop?
Yep.
Tell him to come to the junkyard with a couple tranquilizers.
I'll call animal control.
Yeah, because we got a couple dogs over here with blood. Them covered in blood.
And no one's answering the door.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, well, I'll notify the cops and
You send them everywhere. He's like, first check that bathroom, and then, you're going to call
well, technically I had them follow me to the bathroom.
Yeah.
And that's like, a couple of you might want to go to the junkyard. There's more evidence.
To this?
Yeah.
Okay. They make a call. Black regular cop, red, like detectives and police. Okay. Detectives and captain. You get the better ones. The other ones are busy kind of just doing the running around. So you're waiting? You're just going to sit there and wait till they show up?
Yeah.
Okay, so back to you then.
What about her?
Her? She don't count. No. She is just looking around the park, but really there was nothing to found, she find out. It looks like whatever it is headed in that direction. And so she knows which direction, which is the opposite. It was zoo, park, and junkyard, and residential area.
Okay.
The residential area has a reported loss of pets here and there, but no bodies have been found. They found one collar.
So what do you want to do?
Can I go to the store?
The store area? Or the residential
Yeah.
junkyard? Or residential area? Okay. So she moves over that area. Okay.
This is an odd flavor.
Do another perception check then.
Okay.
Yeah. This is so odd.
So,
Pixie stick for
Ace.
Ooh, yeah, that's a crap.
That, that was a
It
random
leaves
draw
my
too.
tongue numb.
Yeah, still. Let's see here.
Oh, it's just another.
I'm trying not to go through my hand cards
Yeah.
as quickly as I did last time.
That is weird.
Okay. You run into a couple wandering around, older couple,
Okay.
Just kind of.
out in the middle of the night, calling
Yeah,
out,
I see what you mean.
"Fluffy!"
That's a little weird in the exhale.
They're either looking for a really strange named child or probably a pet.
The big red button.
Excuse me, ma'am, sir, are
Does
you?
Make a charisma check.
Okay.
Exhale
So
on the
what
tongue.
do I have to get?
Just an 8. Just not to offend them.
What is mine?
Because they are interested in
What is
finding something.
Weird,
What's your charisma?
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking for.
That-
It's a secret?
So, yeah, that
Yeah,
is kind of
it's
weird.
a secret.
I mean, tastes
6.
pretty good,
Okay.
but just that initial.
I got an 8.
Yeah, you just
That is
barely
kinda
made it.
weird.
They're like a little surprised when they see you. They didn't notice you, but they're like, "Oh, hi."
Hi, sorry for scaring you, but are you looking for for your pet?
Yes, do you have them?
So, yeah, I was gonna say
No,
smoking that
there's
one
just
up
been some kind
Don't
of
get caught.
instances of where animals are disappearing.
to where it hit
And
mine.
Oh, that's horrible.
when was the last time you seen it? Was it a cat or a dog?
Well, she'd already had
Happens with this
dinner
all the time.
Okay.
a couple hours ago. We let her out
Here's one that you shouldn't
to tinkle, and well, she's gone now.
get. Gone through 3 quotes.
Okay, what does
just
she
that
look
one.
like?
She's a Pomeranian,
Color white?
a whitish tan.
Okay.
I just know it's moved around a lot.
Interesting. I was just
That one
wondering
just-
because, like I said, there are animals coming up missing here
Still, like,
lately,
still 3 coils that I've had.
and
I don't know what the deal is.
I don't know.
This one tastes like crap right now. I gotta get paid tonight.
The guy says, I
Does
think
the
it
bar
had
only
been a
get 6
person.
coils if you juice?
there's a possibility. Let me
Because
check.
whoever did it had to reach over the fence and get them. It's a Pomeranian. The fence is like 3-4 feet high.
And the Pomeranian is really tiny.
Yeah, and there's no hole in the fence,
Right.
so someone must have reached in and took her.
Yeah. I will.
I mean, she doesn't. There's nothing showing she's dead in the backyard or anything like that. And an animal would have just attacked.
This is true. So somebody might have taken her.
Yeah, that's what we're thinking.
Okay.
But we thought we'd give it a look.
Well, yeah.
But she's in the wife's like, well, if that's the case, I think we should just go home and call the police because if someone would take our dog, I don't know what they're going to do to us.
Oh, 1920s logic.
The
Let
jazz
me
man.
radio
Oh,
to
God.
some of my
The
friends
logic.
and see if they
Back
can
then,
help
man.
me
The jazz man.
look into it. So.
Okay.
Could our lady this couple missing there.
Well, the one you call is right now. She's on the switchboard. Or Dorian. He is.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll call up Dorian and say that this couple is missing their Pomeranian, came up missing out of their yard. So they don't know what happened. It could be stolen.
You should be looking at her, not me.
Could be stolen or something out of the yard because they said that they had a lot of monkeys last time after they got to eat. They got to eat a little whitish Pomeranian. They don't know what to do. They want to call cops to make sure nothing happens to them as well. And they're out walking the streets really like trying to find it. God, I forgot the name of the dog.
I think Dorian's waiting for a question.
So, could you maybe help me look into that?
No habla English.
Inglés.
No habla English.
Yo estoy ya estúpido.
Could you relay a message to the one of the other guys then?
We can hear you.
find them.
I thought I muted your channel.
no.
Let's question. Does your system allow for private calls, or is it like everyone hears what's going on?
Everyone here.
Okay.
I think that's how we set it up.
Okay, well, I just double check.
I know, it's what we're talking to Dorian, but like, everybody else is listening, so fuck it.
Message 43M5.
Yeah.
User you're trying to reach is currently unavailable. Please fuck off. Click.
Error 404 not found.
Alert. Please fill out form ID 10T before proceeding.
Error 69.
I'm tapping out.
Error 69. Operative is currently
I'm tapping out.
railing something.
We're just having fun.
Okay.
I would suggest
So-
if you're going to do anything, if their dog's missing, do some investigation and see what you can find.
You want to follow them back to their place?
Sure.
Okay.
I mean, that's where it all started.
Let me come with you guys so I can check out some stuff at your house. See if I can-
bathroom or something like that?
I don't know. Let me follow you guys back to your place and I'll check around your yard.
Okay. Well,
See if I
you
can
get
see-
there, do a perception.
What do I need again? Anything?
Perception, what is it?
6.
I'd like to have an 11.
Alright.
Why is she wearing the pin?
Hmm? You got
Okay.
it?
It's
Okay.
on my purse.
Looking around the area,
Mhm.
yes, there is a fence around the whole thing.
She got a 15 if you really want to know. If that helps.
You don't see. Well, it looks like apparently the dog was on a leash
Mm.
because the chain's still there and it's broken, as well as there's a couple other pieces of chain laying around. Like whoever broke it, they broke it in multiple places. And because you got a 15, the only other thing you'll notice is a tree overhangs into the backyard. So, you know, someone could have climbed the tree, I guess, and jumped in.
Creatures that we're chasing.
You could climb it.
I know I can climb it.
Yeah.
I guess I can try that.
Well, I'm talking about the fence. Anyone
yeah.
could have climbed it. Well, not anyone. Not
Yeah,
apparently.
but let's see.
Okay.
Tree's just there, so I mean, if it's just been there, there's.
You want to go check it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, first make a climb roll. Do you have climb? If not, just any kind of, just use dex.
Okay.
Cards are covering it. It's under strength.
No,
And
dex.
Dex.
Yeah, it's
is
under strength.
Oh,
Okay.
I see what you're
an
saying.
8.
8, 11. Okay, you climb up there. It's a little rough here and there. But after you get up there, I will need another perception check from you. This time,
Oh, by the way,
13.
you know if the game's still nice?
So if you want to use yours, or
There's now a
Oh,
Star
got
Trek
it.
version of that. An official game.
Much.
16.
ooh, you find cut marks in the branches,
Okay. So.
$20.
like claw marks. Something climbed it.
Okay. Somebody climbed it. That means
With claws.
With claws.
Yep.
All right.
Like trying to think size. Like very large dog size, or like tiger size claws.
So it could have been any kind of animal. From.
Not a chihuahua.
No, definitely not. Like a tiger or.
A panda. Oh my.
There shouldn't be too many tigers out there though.
Lion.
But
Or
you also
lion.
don't know what this thing that they've been looking for looks like either.
Right.
So, back to Alex, I think. You sent everyone over to different places. Well, you sent to the check out the Alray murder scene, and then what was the other thing you were going to do? About the that's right. You called Did you call animal control or the police for the other situation too? His situation.
I told them they may want to go over there because there's more evidence,
that's right.
and they
So,
may want to bring
They sent the detective and the captain. That's right. Okay, so nicer cop car than usual here. So, captain and a couple detectives gets out. Says, comes up to you. Make a Christmas. I deleted your cards. Yay! Now that.
20.
I have only one. Okay, well. Okay. Hello. Okay, stop. Took a bit to get there. Okay. So, cop comes up to you. What'd you get?
20.
Ooh, so he won't tell you. Okay, we got this. Go home. He comes up to you, says, "Oh," actually recognizes you from sometimes working in the labs. Ah, seeing you around. What'd you find?
Well, we got 2 dogs that blood all over their mouth at the moment.
Okay.
So I'm kind of worried that they might have killed whoever is either their owner or a trespasser.
Oh, I don't think they would have gotten their owner. We've dealt with him a couple times when dealing with cars here and there. Matter of fact, we pick up some of our spare parts here sometimes for our if the Ford can't send us their stuff quick enough. But that's definitely seems to be an excessive amount. And Detective goes over and talks to the captain for a while. He's yeah, we should check it out. Could be related to our other situation. Maybe these things got him. Got what we were looking for. So we got to find those bodies if that's the case. Whatever it is, we're gonna have to check this out. So,
anyone here got good skills in animals?
Nope.
All I have is 3.
Yeah, you have
you
three.
said she has a 3 or?
No, I have a 2, so
Okay.
3 for animals.
Hand me my cards.
So, the 2 detectives go back to the car and they get out their shotguns.
What I was say is, you can look at the bodies, see if the animal marks are, say, dog bite and claw marks.
Well, she had a 20, so she might be able to discuss with them. Want to try another charisma check, or do you got something to like talk people into things?
Mm-hmm. 8.
8. So you're heading down there to look at it?
Yeah.
They'll give it a little bit of time. He's like, well, we'll see if we can get the gyroscope over here and see if we can check this out in the meantime. Get some eyes in the sky. So he calls it in. Kind of like a helicopter. So, you're waiting. Your character
I was still
checking out the investigating the area.
Yeah.
That's pretty much all you found there.
Okay.
Whatever it is, broke the chain, like close to the animal, and about a foot away broke at the chain again. And then there's also a couple other pieces that broke, like one link here, there, laying around. So that's what you find. And then the marks on the tree, which looks like something big climbed it.
Okay.
I'll go there next.
Okay, go on the first one. Do an animal check, counting it as 6.
12.
12. The dogs in the junkyard? No, there's no marks on the dogs. That's just from feeding. They're not scratched up or anything. So, chances are they didn't fight whatever they...
What about in the, then you said there was a body.
Oh, well, there is, but it's inside the junkyard. No one's been in there yet. The copter going over the top will say, yeah, there is a body in there.
Take me to it.
Okay. And the 2 detectives go back and grab their shotguns.
The dogs aren't gonna hurt you.
They seem to be nothing but angry at us this whole time when we've been standing here.
Didn't say bring a trank gun.
You have guns.
Okay, true. I haven't shot a dog lately. Says the gruffer looking of the 2. Can't fully grow a beard. So, you guys go on in there. You're fine to begin with. Make perception check. Because after a while, you guys wait until the dog's backed up again. Went back to their food.
9.
Okay. Well, you get close enough so you can see where the dogs are. And they went back to... Looks like they're chewing on that body. So... police will state policy pretty much at this point is to put them down. I mean, they've been needing people now. So, we will go
Let
with...
me examine the body before you put the dogs down.
Well, how do we get to the body without...
Butcher. Start with me. I'll silver.
You gonna try to use your animal skill to keep
Yes.
them calm? Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Also on LSE, then you're screwed.
12.
12? Well, as you're just approaching the body,
Mm-hmm.
the dogs will kind of start backing off, but they're not... They seem to be more resilient, more resistant than they should be. They're like definitely keeping themselves between, you know, behind the body, but before the rest of the graveyard. You know,
The junkyard?
Or junkyard, yeah, junkyard. It'll be a graveyard when I'm done. You go look at it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's been definitely attacked by not just something that left little cuts all over its body. It's got pieces missing and big bites. Like it's got a bite through its into its side that seems to be like a shark bite almost, a small shark. It's like a foot across. Again, finding another tooth in the bite. Dogs are chewing on other parts or licking up this area. There's some little tears here and there. They couldn't get much. But it seems if you try to take it, they're getting a little resistant.
Yeah, because it's
But
their
the
own.
next one, nope. Roll intelligence. Or perception, whichever you like better.
Which one's highest?
Oh, that thing.
11.
Okay. That guy looks familiar. He was a detective for you guys. decided this is what happened to Joel's character. He was still investigating. He kept wanting to go out and look. So.
You know what they said?
That's who it is.
Killing the cat.
Besides, second time he's been in it. Yeah, I thought we were pretty sure that we could film it.
Come down right.
So, you can record it in, but as they approach it, they seem to get their hackles up. Like, and one of the cops says he's dealt with these dogs before, and they seem to be a lot more protective than normal. So,
Do me a favor. Go get 2 steaks.
make it crisp, roll.
Seven, 8, 9, 10. 8, 9, 12.
Okay. After a while, we'll say after 16 minutes, I was saying 10 plus whatever, someone shows up with a couple of steaks wrapped up in a brown paper, tied up. They bring it. They're like, okay, throw it to you. Go feed them. They don't seem to be too willing to get any much closer.
Now I'll go run give them to the dogs.
Okay. Make an animal check.
Eight.
And they'll get they're a little questionable about it, but they slowly come up and they sniff it for a while, and then they take it. And they run back towards the house. They leave it for you, so you guys can collect it if you want.
If you find the body of a little girl, then I'm definitely saying watch.
And Ginger is mousing.
She's a good kitty. So, it says right here, feed the dog. So, yes, that was an option. It said, if the players might be clever enough to feed the dogs. So, they will release their kill, or, well, it says their kill, but they didn't get high enough for them to, like, become friendly with you. They just took their steaks and headed back to where their dishes are probably. They'll come up and start grabbing the body. And they're like, Captain says, just grab it. We know what did it. We don't need to worry about the investigation.
What did it?
It's the same bites we've had before here and there reported.
Yeah, this one has a tooth in it.
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard about the breakout from the zoo.
Wait, is that me? We're looking for a minor 49er?
No, wasn't it the same thing? You know, got that jogger back in the park, and some of the other animals locally.
You'd have to ask him.
Okay. Well, I'm just curious. She
Your drink's being Skyped. Or sniped. Her head was in it.
Were you in it? Did it look good?
She was trying to snipe your drink.
It was too far to go. Beyond her face. Hi. Okay. So, I knew that was good. She on there?
She was pulling on a little bit.
Oh, okay. I felt the pressure, so I thought she was jumping up. Okay. So, they come and collect the body. Definitely looks like an animal attack. But one of the police officers that you had sent said it definitely doesn't look like that body was found. Captain's like, well, let's not make any decisions yet. Let's go ahead and get all of our information on it. I just don't think with the way the animal's been digging around here, chewing on him, any evidence that was there probably would have disappeared by now. So let's get him out of here before those dogs come back, guys. What are you guys gonna do? You guys gonna go? You guys coming to check this situation? She's not too far away.
Well, I'm gonna go meet up with her. I'm gonna tell Kim that
Oh,
it's
tell Kim.
clear. The dogs have
It's clear for
stakes
now. They have stakes. They hopefully will behave. Just to be safe, there's about 3 pieces of meat you guys can carry. Small pieces that were like left over from the steak. They were in the bag. So if you need to, you can use them to distract.
Go lay down, Lana.
Okay. So you're going to start checking that out as she heads to talk to her. Okay. And you're just still at that other site checking things out. Okay. They found a piece, Alex, in the bathroom of a broken straight razor
What,
stuck
no
in the
s-
wall.
What, no strop?
No, it was like on a, one of those.
Yeah, straight razor. They use the strop to sharpen.
No strap, just the piece of the razor. Like it's stuck in a wall.
It makes me think of an episode of CSI.
Uh-huh.
So, actually, I was looking at the Gangbusters modules later on. A lot of them are more interesting as far as they're not all just like this last one. We're still kind of trudging through. There'll be more individual, entertaining missions, investigations, things like that. This is actually from Beyond the Supernatural. Little like later on, we'll be introducing. They have the Blue Moon Detective Agency, which was part of Gangbusters' later stuff they created, which really fit into this system well. A little bit of supernatural angle to it. But right now, you guys, you're going to go start checking that out while you go talk to her. Okay? You got some more information about. So you pretty much proved the point that they aren't carrying weapons. These animals. Now you're heading up there to check around. Okay. Okay, you get on over there. There's a house that looks like it's 2 stories up, at least, or one main story, 1 story up with the windows. Most of the windows seem broken though. The ones that aren't are boarded up. Most of them, like the top floor, doesn't seem to have being used much. Bottom floor seems to be more the one being used. There's a truck out front parked. It looks functional, like in a driveway. There's some tools. There should be. I mean, it looks like there's someone living in this place. There should be. So, do a perception check as you check around the area.
I've got Lana bumped the chair. Yeah, she did.
15.
15.
She's sticking close to me tonight.
Yes. In the garage. You haven't even entered the house yet. Looks like someone was in here working on something because there's tools scattered, and then there's some blood.
Okay.
And although it's hard to tell because this garage is like a hoarder's garage almost. Looks like a lot of stuff, but it looks like whatever took it out of here, like towards the house.
Okay.
And then you can follow it so far. The dog's been kind of keeping an eye on you though on the porch, eating their meat. You haven't gone in yet or anything like that, but they are keeping an eye on you. But as you approach the area where the body was dragged, they're starting to like come towards you. Like they're trying to block you from getting to the house.
Protect you from danger.
Now, you could possibly find a way to climb. You don't know if the front door is unlocked. And where it seems, actually, the body could have went to a porch or to an opening that's underneath the porch. You can't tell from here yet.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like a coal chute type thing.
I'll look around the house.
Okay, make a charisma check. At least an 11.
12.
Okay. Dogs are kind of following you. Where are you searching? Just
Around the house.
around the house? Just walk
See if
around the
there's
outside?
see if there's another way in.
As you walk around towards the back door, they didn't follow you. They're more checking around that front porch area.
Okay.
That's also where the food dishes and stuff are. That could be it too. Could be a personal thing.
Oh,
Looks like but you noticed they're dragging pieces of chain.
Let go.
Something
lay down.
broke the chain that was holding them. Because there's chain stretching from the porch, laying on the ground. So someone let them go.
I radioed to everybody. Max, didn't you say that there was a Pomeranian with a broken chain in the yard?
Yes.
Did you all come to the house? I'm pretty sure whatever did it to the Pomeranian did it to these dogs in the process and is currently in this house. And I'm not gonna bust in there and dive,
Make a perception check.
for stupidity's sake. 16.
Ooh. As you were at the back talking, something flashed by the window.
I draw my Tommy gun.
Like a shadow or something like that. You couldn't tell from outside because the curtains are closed.
I got my Tommy gun ready.
Something moved in there. Okay?
I'll get my Tommy gun ready.
Okay.
And I let everybody know I'm going into the house.
No.
So
Why?
hopefully you guys get here soon.
And if not, well, nice knowing you. Hopefully that's not the way it goes, huh?
Hopefully.
Okay. Looking for my stats.
I just realized something.
No! Okay, what?
You got me to play.
Well,
What?
blame her,
What did I
yeah.
get you to play?
This. Originally Mo was sitting out.
I'm
She's
sorry.
going to you to talk. She's not doing a whole lot.
I'm
You
sorry.
can hit her George Frank.
No.
Okay.
Bring me my stepdad, then I'll think about hitting someone.
Now, do you want that bound and gagged, or
No.
After visiting some bikers,
I enjoy the chase.
well, I got a few places we can take you that you'd enjoy the chase. And granted, I won't give you the long range rifle because that'll defeat the purpose.
Speed.
Well,
7.
a round through the to the thigh
8,
won't
9,
slow
10.
down that much. Plus, it'll make it more interesting because they'll be more desperate.
Devin's like, I'm choosing not to hear this.
20 speed.
Okay.
Yeah, you do understand. I thought about that kind of stuff too, right?
As you approach the door, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Huh?
checking to see
Sorry.
what's
No,
moving
it's
around
so
and how
funny.
fast.
Okay. So that's what's
like-
moving around at that speed.
You got to get a better than a 20 to have the initiative.
I'm not gonna be able to.
Well then, you won't have it. Just be
11.
ready.
So you ready to
You
fire?
could get lucky and I could miss.
By the way, how'd
Okay.
What?
What do I need to
How'd
hit
you
you?
know?
What,
918.
chocolate or jelly beans?
Both.
9 and 18.
I didn't. I just saw them and I figured you'd like.
Don't tell my mom because she wanna.
Wanted what?
How is Mom with her jelly beans?
Bad.
10.
Although she's really bad at it because I
Okay.
owns with work
Yep.
her car.
So you get hurt for 6 points.
4.
FYI.
No.
Some
Nope,
jumps
I don't take
out
damage.
the window,
They were right
and
next to each other.
you don't take
DR.
anything off 6?
Yeah, my DR is 6.
Okay.
How the fuck is your DR 6?
Well, let's see. Hold on. No. That's my DR. So, well, first I got a ninja suit. I got the coat from the Gangsters. And then I got the Ironhide +2.
Oh, you're wearing the ninja suit too.
Yes, I
That's
am.
what I have.
But-
Why'd you do it?
Because we rested.
Yeah, I was letting you guys start fully healed. If you're hurt, go ahead and be healed. Okay. And some kind of creature came out of the window,
Which is why I did it.
Oh, dear God.
jumped out the window, hit you, and has ran towards the garage. It stands about 4 foot tall, but it's like didn't get up above 3 because it was running. Big claws and hands.
I'm kind of afraid to run back to the garage because of the dogs. Unless they've frickin'...
No, they're back at the front porch.
Well, yeah, this thing still ran at the garage. If I run back to the garage, the dogs are going to run to the garage.
Possibly.
I don't want them to get injured in the process of all this. I'll radio everybody else. If you come into the house, that one of these creatures is in the garage. I'm trying not to get the dogs killed, so whoever can get the dogs away, do so, please.
The only one with an animal.
And the dogs were running into the garage.
Son of a bitch, I'm hauling ass over there then.
Okay. We'll get him yet.
I'm gonna shoot the fucking thing when I get the chance.
Yes. Probably. So, you go running into the garage. Make a perception check to identify the situation.
14.
Okay. Well, as you got there, a bunch of those boxes have been knocked down, so it's still a mess in that garage. It could be in there. You can't see it. But the dogs are in the way. They are protecting it.
God.
They've been feeding them.
And that's how they
Now, you're not there. You could possibly dissuade it because you're the one that gave them food. Kim did.
I'm not that far from there.
No. Now, as you're doing that, you're standing there. You see the situation. Do you want to press it or back up till you get support?
back up until I get some support.
Okay, 2 dogs just lay down in front of the door. Then you hear a strange howl.
What's that fucking
Roll,
roll?
a determination roll. You need an 11.
16.
Okay, you suppress the urge to run as the sound went up your spine and into your forehead. But it came from the house.
Came from the house.
Yeah. And it was an animal noise. It was not a person scream.
Oh, this is going to be interesting.
So, back up and wait for everyone.
Yeah.
Okay. Dorian's over there with the Chihuahua investigator. Or the chinchilla, or no, Pomeranian. Chinchilla? Pomeranian
It's
investigator.
getting smaller and smaller as we talk.
Pomeranian detective. She's
It's a
talking with her
chinchilla.
asshole. Be out there being a pet detective.
It's a hamster.
Chinchillas are actually smaller than hamsters.
No, they're not.
And a
Mostly
good
mostly
hamster.
flat.
Well, yeah, cut their hair off. For about the size of a
They're
the
tiny.
baby mole rat.
But fuck, they're fast.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, let's get a naked mole rat involved in all this.
Sure thing, Rufus.
So, you go talk to her. She's just, what do you need to, you wanted to look at the scene, or the claws, or what? The tree
Claw
was
marks.
marked up? Did you see the body? Yeah, they match.
Let's go back to the junkyard.
Alright.
You want to tell them their dog's probably dead?
Not right now.
Okay. Okay.
Because I want to cut one of those bastards open and find out.
And then, Alex, you're gonna go meet him?
Yeah.
Okay. So y'all show up there.
Oh, did I pointed out the part of the straight razor to the cops so they can do forensics.
Yeah.
It's over 620, so not really forensics.
Well, yeah. It's kind of early. Barely fingerprints. I don't know when fingerprints go.
It's late 80s.
1980s?
Late 1980s.
Yeah. Okay.
I think back before then, they would barehand pick shit up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And there was never a...
Don't forget how long it took for him to decide to wash up before surgery. Not that clean hands would be important.
1931 is when they started doing the hand washing. 1945 is
So, I
when
mean,
they started wearing gloves.
Right now, you guys get sick, you may have a dirty-handed doctor.
Yeah. But that's...
Smoking in the office. Big old cigar. It's good for your digestion.
At least that's what I learned when I was going through history class.
Oh yeah, well, it's very possible. I think they had fingerprinting earlier. They just didn't have a
Wait, let me
fingerprinting
see that.
base
Oh,
to compare it to.
correction. They actually started doing fingerprint analysis in 1892, but they didn't have any kind of database.
Yeah, that was the problem. So I remember there's actually was that? What was that?
A shopping bag of some kind.
A shopping bag?
Yeah.
Oh, the wind probably caught it and knocked it down. A blue one? Yeah, I threw it up there. Just to freak you out. Did it work?
There for a second I thought that was from Diablo.
You're being attacked by Diablo? They're playing too much.
I thought that was Lilith Sand.
Why is Morgan no Lilith's hand?
Diablo 4 and Foil.
I met her one time. We were at a bar.
She's a dumb bitch.
How about Mrs. Claus? Okay. You're all there. We will say you're standing out away from the equal distance between the garage and the house. Oh, and when that dog made that noise, the two dogs went back to the house.
That's a dick!
I know!
What?
Well, it's online, isn't it? That's where they're hiding, all of them.
So it looks like I need to...
Same thing I say every time I see the Republican nominations. That's a dick.
Oh, God.
Let's see.
Is it bad to say I used to have
We're
a
gonna
dog
let
like that?
you guys currently
Oh, God.
have the initiative. Which way do you guys want to go? You might haven't separated the two.
I have no problem going into the garage.
Where's the dogs at?
Dogs went back to the house after something in the house screamed. Now that you're there, though, anyone with animal skill, roll. So you'd be hearing barking going on.
Which skill?
14.
Which skill? Animal?
Yeah. Animal.
I know animals.
14.
Okay.
10.
What do you have?
But the
in
14 makes it.
Double it.
So, no, that would be a 4.
Plus whatever you have there.
Nope.
Nope. Just count that as. What's that?
Oh.
What here?
Yeah. 8 plus.
Skill is a 2, right? So you double
My
it.
skill is a 2.
So you have a 4.
So you'd have 12.
Yeah.
Okay,
By the
well
way,
then you made it
Rose?
2. You both
Keep
notice
that in your head.
God.
that
Uh,
amongst the barking you're hearing, there is more dogs making noise than the 2 out front.
That's where the lot. Okay, someone needs to go into the house.
Not it. Well, that's what animal control's for.
You found that the back door was available.
Yeah.
Someone needs to go into the garage.
I'm going.
I'll go into the house.
Hi.
I'll go too.
You guys go into the garage then?
I'm going, yeah. I don't
Okay.
know where he's
The
going.
big door or the small side door?
Small side door.
Ooh. You try to be sneaky, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Try to.
Well, we will do this as a perception check. And the reason for that is whoever notices who first, if you guys are crashing through boxes and moving stuff, is who's going to get to go first. So, I have a 9.
What the fuck?
The theory small place.
19.
Really?
I have a 19 perception. Beat that, or I go first.
Smoker!
I'm almost out of cards.
Yay!
Yeah. I've been
You
using
said
them
you
on
had
this.
a 19?
Yep. He doesn't want to be jumped by this thing.
22.
Okay.
Bitch.
22. Okay. So, as you knock a box over,
Nice going.
you've exposed it. And it's going to leap at you. Its to hit is 12 and 24.
Jeez.
12 and 24.
Yep.
9, 11.
I found the candle that my mom keeps saying she's not going to get me from Spencer's.
18.
Okay, so you hit.
10 points.
She's like, there's one candle in particular I am not getting you from Spencer's.
Ooh, got it pretty good, but not enough. He comes
Yeah, I
at
just found
you.
it.
I have a 6 plus 7, 8. God damn. 9, 10. I didn't have much better in my hand either.
Still hit.
Okay, and I got a club. Oh, but I have a special bonus when I do clubs,
I just found a candle for you.
Oh, real.
You,
which
considering
has
your
a
work,
tearing a piece out. So, I go to my hit location chart, and I get
In Pittsburgh, that would actually still be considered supermodel. Well, thanks to Hitchman.
what I need to hit you.
918.
9, so I only get a +1 to whatever this is. That's
Depends on
8.
the girl. It might just be a 20.
Oh wait, it's double. 8 and 8, 5, 8, 5. Ooh.
Okay, cocaine and hookers.
No.
Lean.
Tore into your right shoulder. Took out flesh. Your right arm is not working now.
My last fuck.
No, that's fuck. Oh, look, it's on fire.
And damage. Damage was 12.
6.
Okay. That's because he took a piece out.
It's alright.
So you were actively bleeding also.
Yep.
So every round you will continue to take damage until you stop the bleeding.
Good thing this character was left-handed.
So, next would be you, Alex. This thing's locked on, well, grabbed left shoulder, took off like a good, like,
You said right.
or right shoulder, good 4-inch piece, surface area. And you can see bone now, or right, on this side. And,
It's okay, I'm just going to inject myself with
has
the
not, well, the thing is, it hasn't let go of you yet.
We also are wearing armor.
Yeah, I've been through the armor.
Shit.
It did, what was it, 12?
12 points of damage.
It did a crit. For it, oddly enough, if you get the lowest, the clubs, it counts as a crit. Tearing pieces, or tearing bite. But it went this round, so it's your turn.
Well, this one's proven it's a threat.
Oh yeah.
Shoot the damn thing. I've already shot it once.
This is the male.
You suck, then.
Yeah.
No, I just didn't get the 14 I was hoping for with the Tommy gun.
Got a good piece into it. It's bleeding pretty bad, actually.
14
You
with
hit.
my Lee England.
Okay. How much damage?
Is it a crit?
14? No. You need 24 for a crit on this thing.
Shit. 14 points of damage.
14
Dude,
points
that's
of
24
damage.
Points, or that's
Okay.
24 points total. I think it might be dead.
Yeah, it went down finally. It falls down.
Remember, quick draw.
I
Yep.
so need that.
It's dead. I'll let you see it now.
I really so need that.
Oh, did you ever watch the Samurai Jack episode where he goes up against
Alex.
That's two of them.
Yeah, that's what we're
Boy.
fighting.
the guy
By the
going
way,
into the time portal?
I'm going to finally test
Yeah, I have this skill.
the
that's
small
literally
syringe
cheap
variant of
that
this.
still enabled that.
Okay.
and hit myself with the Umasi
I have that skill.
that I've
Okay.
been working on.
What did we say a roll for was on your
Hey, I'm not a
endurance?
hoe.
I believe when we first originally started, yes.
Yeah, every time you get a new variant, there's a chance of allergic reaction, so it's off
Yeah.
your endurance.
Yeah, and
You
this
will
one,
need
Rose needs
a
this one. Where is it?
first time use
This is like
13.
Scandal Michael Parts.
9,
He's avoiding
10,
that.
12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Okay.
I need it for the
And
whole
it
room.
didn't do the full healing. It did, what was it, 6 points? Or something? What was the points on it? Do you remember?
You did 12, but because of my armor, it only
No,
did 6.
it heals. It doesn't fully heal anymore.
Yeah,
'Cause
no.
it's a derived version of it.
Yeah, no, the points that you said that I took, you were asking how much I took.
No, I was asking how many points it's supposed to heal.
If it's the actual seed,
No.
I'm saying if it's the actual one, it would be full. I would think because of where we've gotten to, I would think about half.
So,
Half that.
let's see here then. If we went, a civilian would have 8, so 4 points.
Oh, still in the parasite.
Well, that almost brought me up to full.
Yeah. Now, also I should mention, if you guys get into too much heat, especially you can pass out. You're walking around in a wetsuit. That's the ninja suit.
Ninja suit's essentially just full
Not
body.
just a ninja, it's full wrap all over and
Yeah,
your face
but
is covered.
remember,
But-
we're in the 20s. It is a
well,
like
yeah, but
neoprene
it's not
or something.
an actual ninja suit. It's more than that. A ninja
Those
suit doesn't have any
ninjas.
defense. You guys had special ones that were made by a specific group.
Yeah, no, his other character had the neoprene one.
Yeah, that was my other character.
He never
The Ravager suits?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Ravager
Okay,
suits.
that's right. So,
Yeah, the ninja suits were just
Basically,
Cloth.
think
Okay.
cloth and leather,
Pretty
leather
much.
reinforcements.
so maybe 2 points at most, yeah.
Whereas I'm just wearing a
yeah,
armor
ninja
coat.
suit exactly 2 points.
And then he's wearing a
Then I got the
full
coat.
length overcoat.
Yeah,
Both of us are.
Yeah.
Basically,
I
think
have one
of me
of them.
as Anna Jensen from Deus Ex.
It's the old rider style. You know, the have a piece that comes around. The cowboys used to have as riding coats.
yeah.
What, with the tassels.
No, it's
No, that was
just a
on
full length. Comes out
Duster.
mid calf.
In other words, a duster. Kind of
A
deal.
long
Maybe what it was called too.
Gangbusters, what they would have called them back then.
But-
Trench coat is what we call them now.
Yeah,
Yes.
but then again, back then I would have been stuck.
You'll
in a
also
bag
need to put
instead
some
of this.
damage and some repair on it too.
Yeah, I could probably
Right, so if you
find
say
it.
you're
Because
gonna
this thing
smoke
took a
back
piece of
now,
the shoulder.
They assume you're about to shoot.
Of
that.
the coat.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we have we found somebody who I can go to have them fix it for me.
Okay.
It's one of the gangs.
Yeah. You mean, well, the ones who were making those were the Tolinos.
And they were pretty decent with me, you know.
I'm gonna-
They're the enemy.
Yeah, well, remember I dealt with them. They noticed the
But
coat
it's
that I was wearing.
Yes.
Adult
They know that you
animals.
stole one of their coats.
Yeah.
They'll have to get it back. They know. Well, they know you killed someone of one of their family. The only people that get are family. So they know.
Went
Yeah,
to
but they
roast
made
the
mention
lizard
of
shit
who
on
makes
this
them
one.
too,
Oh yeah.
so I could go and get it repaired by that person.
Or they could be there waiting for you and shoot you in the head.
Well, they can try.
So, you got that one down. You guys ready to the house?
Yep.
You want to go back door?
Yep.
Did we do an investigation?
Trying to
into the
sneak or
person that I
anything?
just shot?
You want to investigate it?
Then all they hear of the radio as they're getting ready to go in was, "God damn cocksucker, mother, took a piece out of my arm."
Hey, you needed to lose a couple stones.
Let's see.
I just broke the world's smallest violin.
I've been the world's smartest sneak guy.
Let's see.
Be warned, they like jumping at you.
Did someone make a check for investigation of looking at
You
the
just
body
described
to
it
find out any additional information,
Investigation check for you two.
or him at least?
Me?
Do you have it?
Yeah, I have
Go ahead.
investigated.
Yeah, you
We're
have it
checking
at a
to see if there's anything else you can find about this.
Yeah, you have it at a much higher than I.
Well,
Okay. Well, oddly enough, you find that this one you killed seems
regenerating.
no, seems to be on the thinner side. Like it hasn't been eating much lately.
Does it have marks around its neck like it's been chained?
No. Maybe has a few marks here and there on the hands. Small dog bites, things like that. But no.
Fuck.
My air freshener.
Yeah, it sneezes.
I have one of those automatic air fresheners.
It just is into the wind.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to find just
But looks like it, although according to the stories, it's been doing a lot of hunting, but it has not been doing much eating. And they think they hear dogs in the house. So maybe it didn't eat them, it just stored them. I got you. Oh, yeah, baby. Lona, baby, how you doing? Oh. Okay, there, you've been petted. We'll get back to you again. She's like, it must be break time. What time is it even?
9:15.
Okay. Well, let's try to finish this thing now.
James, you only soda.
So, you get to the house. Who's going up to open the door?
I will.
You will? Okay. Make a perception check.
Nine.
Okay. You open the door up,
She just said she's not going to do it.
and you hear some barking from the inside. You can hear it better now. Smaller dogs, other dogs, somewhere on this floor. So you go running around checking.
Mm-hmm.
I
Both
have
of
my
you?
tummy down
Yep.
now.
Make a perception check. What?
I have my tummy down
So do I.
You should have it.
9.
No.
I have never seen this side of LA Express.
How about you? Searching for doggies.
Perception?
Yep.
14.
Okay. Following around. You finally get to a location. Although the inside of this place, definitely a hoarder. And there's boxes, there's stuff in the junkyard piled everywhere. It's a mess.
It's a crazy.
I mean, it's going to be hard to find anything in here. Also creates a lot of cover. But you will finally find a room. Well, it's actually a hole in the wall. About 4 foot by 3 foot. But it's like about 4 foot up. And looking through the hole, there's a closed room with about 3 or 4 dogs running around. A couple dead dogs, a cat. Things basically, they just threw them in there and some of them attacked each other. But they're living in here. As well as either that or the other ones were thrown in to feed these ones, which would be odd. And then you found though, in the front room, a dead body. Someone sitting at a chair was watching TV, but they're dead. They were killed. They didn't die of old age or anything.
Okay.
Some came up behind him and just jumped him. Looks like
They
the
didn't
same
hurt?
things. He was killed by one of those things, but they didn't. But even this one, it's got bites in it.
Okay.
Although they didn't eat much of it, or try to, he was attacked with bites. So the one that they have, the person that was not attacked with bites, completely different kill.
Okay.
Regardless of what the captain says. So, you guys go looking around and you find stairs where you can go up and a door that leads down to a basement, apparently. Which way do you want to go? Anyone want to make intelligence roll? Or check?
10.
Yeah.
Good enough? You remember the information you did get, not only were they nocturnal, but they tended to live underground.
Basement it is.
Okay?
Or Neverland. Or Underground.
As you open the door, you can smell just a tense, musky smell down there. But looking down there, it's also going to be really moldy because there's a lot of crap in there. Matter of fact, there's even like a little layer of water on the bottom, wet carpet thing. Rather, might want to put on some masks, for black mold or anything. Who knows? Not that anyone knows about it. You guys head down there?
Yep.
Well, guess I give you guys the same thing they got.
Need for a rabies shot?
Perception check.
Everyone or?
No, we'll just those two. I only have a
13.
11.
13.
10.
So King stands for
Three.
3.
13.
Okay. You both go first. As you're there looking around, you start to approach an area where there is a, well, guess you'd have to say it looks like things have been torn into almost like a bunch of the boxes were knocked down and there's a hole going into that area, but around the outside of it has been like plastered with paper and stuff. Like
Oh,
creating
nice.
a burrow. Yeah.
I see
And possibly a reason why they're saving meat.
They're preparing to hibernate. Or spawn.
Who wants to crawl down the hole?
Him.
I will.
When you have the guy on
Okay.
the couch.
Taking your wet weapon in front of you.
Yep.
You got any kind of stealth checks or anything?
I do have stuff.
Okay. Oh wait, you haven't seen it yet. If you'd seen it, you could
Anything that doesn't look like a dog, I'm going to shoot it.
No, I'm talking about you could alter appearance a bit, but you don't know what it looks like. So, okay. We'll go with a speed check then.
Why was I having a crazy idea of getting
7.
tear gas grenade and tossing that in?
11.
16.
Okay, you'll get in and first see corner kind of curled up is a very chubby version, well at least the midsection of one of those.
I'm going to open fire.
We're in a war.
It's a girl, kill it!
It's my mother!
Okay? No.
As Dorian says.
No,
Oh,
it's
Alex is your step.
Yeah.
okay. Well, I need a 12 and a 24.
Okay, so. Although I don't have any stuff on my shotgun. Or
I
my
can
Tommy
look it
gun.
up.
For the Tommy gun.
Tommy gun counts as
6 plus
it's
6.
a heavy. It's like the old
Six.
hunting rifle.
Yeah, I got it right
No,
here.
the plus 6 has to do with your skill. The plus 6 thing that has to be your skill. Weapon doesn't have a plus.
Well, I have a Tommy gun, so.
Okay, and the damage on those.
I have those.
That. Well, that's all you need then. Okay. Do you have any skill with it, or gun skill? It's just all guns go under gun skill unless you have something
don't have
specific.
No.
No kind of gun skill?
No.
Straight draw then. 12, 24.
8.
Okay. You fire. And you miss. Too much. It's too hard to see down that hole. So,
I always said, let's get back out. Let's get a flamethrower.
did you want to remain or you want to try to back out of the hole? Or just stay there? Or stay and get another shot. Okay? What do I need to hit you?
8, 16.
8 and 16. I start with this plus 6. 7. 8. 9. So I just got you, right? And I didn't get a crit. Because if I got a clubs, it's a crit. I got a 6 points. What's your DR? You have 2 points for that jacket or not? Yeah, so 4 points. And you may take another shot, or you can attempt to move and wait for it to come out at you.
So, how did it attack me? Melee?
It just reached over, yeah. It clawed you. No bite. Bites only come out on criticals. So
I
it
do
reached-
have a melee skill.
Okay, you can go with that.
14.
Okay, That hits. How much damage?
It's a spade.
Spade, which is. Do you have the charge or not?
No, I don't.
Okay. It's the same as the old hunting rifle. Damage was.
I have the shotgun.
Use it, but go up one column. So what's the damage you rolled?
A spade.
So spade? Oh, that's the highest.
Yeah, I got a 14, a 10,
What's the highest?
14.
14? Okay. Oh wait, you going melee or going?
Melee.
So you okay? Well, melee weapon. That's what I was thinking shotgun again.
Boot knife.
Is
I'd
boot
say
knife?
Karen.
What is? Do you have boot knife or knife? And you say club? Let's see here. I have a knife here somewhere. Strength?
7.
+7. Well, actually, it's probably +4. I used sword because I didn't see the other one. Oh, wait, there's knife. 5 + 7. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 points. So, using my stats here, 12 minus. And it drops, but it's like trying to survive. It's trying to drag itself away, but it's pretty bad. Pretty bad hole in it. So, wait a little bit for it to die out or finish it.
I'm gonna finish it.
Okay. Black, it just lays there. Oh, yep. Okay, go ahead. It doesn't feel well enough to
It was
fight.
plus what again?
Plus. Oh, for damage? Or what? Or to hit it?
Oh wait. 4,
No, it's melee skill. Is your plus.
12.
Okay.
12 with a spade
That
again.
just hits. And that finishes it. It's dead. You killed them both. And it was pregnant.
I'm stabbing the shit out of that stomach.
Okay, you'll find there's about.
Now we just need a shower curtain on site.
4 youth in there. And they breed every 6 months. So it could have been a big number after a while.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Get a few more
That's too
duplicates.
far. That's too far. That's too far.
Okay.
Too far.
Well then.
Now I'm gonna drag the fucking body out.
And you see the horrible goblinoid looking creature.
And then it bursts open and a bunch
Its
of
mouth,
face huggers
if
pop.
you open its mouth, it does have, it looks very similar. It's got a double row of teeth.
Oy.
That's why they keep breaking off teeth when they bite things. But yeah,
Because they don't have a good orthodontist.
No, I drag it out and be like, hey Max, look at this.
they didn't have those in the
didn't.
jungle. You can also say it looks like something our parents would have bought, not us.
Yeah, it looks like something my mom would have. Fuck.
They used
Now
to talk
let's-
about things like this, but they were not real.
Yeah.
Let's go check on those dogs.
Yes, let's.
The
See if
dogs?
one of them's a Pomeranian.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
little tiny Pomeranian that keeps getting shorter,
Yeah,
smaller,
little
smaller,
cut.
smaller, smaller.
Because these things have like razor sharp claws. But
You could take the Pomeranian home to its
To
owners.
the owners. Yeah. Okay.
a couple other dogs they kind of find here and there, but about half the animals didn't make it. That's why the male was so hungry. He wasn't eating. He was trying to hunt enough for young to feed, so he could have huge numbers.
So who wants to have a bonfire?
And that was the day. It was like later that evening or in the morning. They're supposed to birth. So that's why she was just laying there, not as defensive as usual. The yell she gave was one of her pregnancy
pains?
screams. Yeah, labor.
Who wants to have a bonfire?
Probably a good idea.
I'd say find a bathtub, fill it with gasoline, and let's toss it in.
So, you guys drag everything out, topsoil kind of thing. Good job.
We're at a fucking junkyard. I wouldn't be surprised if we could find a tub and some gas.
Oh yeah, there's a gas pump in here from a tank, because you know the old man that used to run the place would, you know, plus cleaning parts and stuff like that.
By the way, the 2 dogs that
Yeah.
are here.
Are now yours?
Yes.
Let's see. You had an 8.
Mm-hmm.
We'll do it. Do you want animal or charisma? Charisma. An animal, you use double points. Okay, 6, and you only need. Well, yeah, well, not much resistance. I got an 8. So, you got it? An 8 just on 1 card. 7?
Pretty close.
Okay. They have nowhere else to go, and if you weren't going to take them, they'd go ahead and probably shoot them because, well, they were eating so long. Yes, you guys can take them. The mansion probably has a place to let the dogs out. Remember, there's a courtyard in the middle of the place? Oh, you have dogs now protecting the place. They are guard dogs. One's an ex-police dog, but he got old. So the names are Blackie and Chum Chum. C-H-U-M, C-H-U-M. I guess the guy had a background in fishing before he started doing this.
And you would call them chum bucket.
No, it's just Chum Chum. And Blackie. Blackie's the bigger of the 2. Is the ex-police dog. So, it's ex-police dog because it's got one bad eye. It's got stabbed. And a bust. Guy's in jail for attacking a cop. I'd be bad about that. If a dog comes flung running at me, I don't care if it's supposed to be a police dog, I will hit it. I wouldn't do that to a cop. But that dog didn't finish the written exam.
Well, admission counts.
So, I think we are done. Everyone take your 4 points.
That was a quick game.
Well, I thought it might take more. Well, let's look at the next thing. Maybe we can look at that. I have the next one right here. Next part of the Gangbusters stuff. Oh. Well. So, you guys sooner or later head back to your mansion. And go ahead and heal.
Some of us weren't injured.
Some of you don't stick your head into whole nests or go search garages with animals. You're just like, I'll be waiting, I'll be waiting.
Or just stand there.
Bam! You shoot it once it's seen. Just waiting.
I just
No,
kind
it's charging. I'm like, okay. Sniper sneak.
I just kind of dove into the hole.
I want to die. No.
Like Indiana Jones chasing down those.
Wait, it has to be
Americans in-
Tasmanian devil. They did have an attack that we didn't get to that kind of mimics the Warner Brothers Tasmanian devil. Is if they go into a just battle frenzy, they start to just rip everything apart around them, leaving a cloud like paper and everything, and like you might get hit by anything. Looks like a tornado.
I recently saw a thing of Rick and Morty crossover with Space Jam.
Yeah.
Fantasy.
When they brought back Tazzy.
Yeah, that's what I
I haven't seen that scene yet. I've seen like
I
they
don't know
talked
which
about
episode
it.
that came from.
It's from Space Jam. Rick and Morty appeared in Space Jam.
I guess I didn't see that when I watched the movie.
Well, that's what I heard about it. I hadn't
Well, I
seen
have
Space
the movie,
Jam.
so I can check.
Well, which movie?
Space
The
Jam,
newest
the
one.
newest one.
Jesus.
Well, there
There's-
wasn't Rick and
there's two.
Morty
There's-
before.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying which one you talking about.
The one that has Rick and Morty around. The first one, Rick and Morty didn't exist.
Be surprised what they'd sneak into that shit.
The original Space Jam was like in the 90s. There wasn't
Still-
really an internet.
Still, you'd be surprised what they'd sneak into shit.
Penises.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
Well, as you guys are sitting there, relaxing, doing whatever you do, a beautiful woman walks into the den where you guys are reading your books and stuff. She's very upset. Says, please say you can help me. She's someone that's actually a member of the club.
We aren't Dixon Hill.
No, but we subscribe to the weird shit, so.
Well, yeah. Look at you.
She is Rebecca Lynn Morgan, wife of David Thomas Morgan, the financial guy, the guy who runs the bank.
The same
Yeah.
bank that I kind of stopped.
Yeah,
Stuff.
that one. That's why she came here. She was at a party last night and drank some imported scotch. It made her ill, and she took off her necklace. When she laid down to rest, when she woke up, she discovered that a thief had broken in and robbed the house. The necklace was also gone. She doesn't know what to do. The necklace wasn't insured. Her husband had given her the insurance money, but she had lost it playing roulette. She had told him the necklace was insured, meaning to buy insurance later, but she forgot all about it until last night. Her husband mustn't know the necklace was uninsured. Would you guys take the case?
The insurance fraud.
Why not?
That's not insurance fraud. She's not claiming money on it.
We're just trying to find it.
Yeah.
Didn't you say she got the insurance money?
But
for it,
she didn't do it, yeah. She went and played roulette with the money.
Technically, that's not insurance fraud. That's just her being an idiot.
Yeah. Insurance company wouldn't do shit.
Amanda.
She was over there playing at Little Augie's. Place now you guys own. They used to be Tolino's.
Find the case on pawn shops.
She will pay you guys $20 a day plus expenses and a $500 bonus if the necklace is returned before Thomas finds out.
I think we could probably do that.
And if it ends up a ransom situation, let me know and I'll take care of it if we can. So, that's going to be where we're going to lead at next time. Ah! I'll have to change that. He's dead. It was done by someone you killed. All of you, one of you, I don't know which one. But he's, well, I already let go some of it, but there's a lot of people. He's a Toledo.
Shocker. Hmm? What?
Huh? Who?
Mother?
Or as I used to say when I was working out, I was like,
Let's see here. What anything more here? Okay.
Let's see. AutoZone O'Reilly's. They both smell like shame and piss.
I'll probably plan on next time, because this doesn't look like a whole lot to it. We'll probably do 2 encounters next time. Next one directs more to the gang war.
that
This,
kind of gave me a head rush.
this is an investigation
Okay.
part,
Shaking my head that quick.
Oh.
so I guess we good. We're gonna come out there. We'll let people leave us, but we can still sit here and discuss things. Talk about. Well, actually, we can talk about that down here.
Yeah.
Friday.
Friday.
What have you guys done? We have Black Crusade this Friday.
I already let Alex know what I'd want. I just need to.
Well, you have a book also.
Well, no, the character that I'm going with is one I've already used before.
Okay. I mean, granted, when the book was loaned to me, I didn't protect it much, but I got to make sure it comes back at least.
Oh, we already gave it back to him.
Oh, okay.
She
Yeah,
thought
I
of
don't have one.
possibly going sorcerer. Because that stood out to her.
Sorcerer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What race?
Uh,
Oh, wait. It's human. I was thinking Shadowrun again. I forgot that they're sorcerers. You're a sorcerer, aren't you?
Yeah.
Is it going to be the same kind as Space Marine sorcerer, or?
Well,
is it-
technically, I'm a subclass of Space Marine Sorcerer.
Okay. And you're just going to be a sorcerer, not armored or anything? Okay. What we're probably going to do is, because you guys are, well, where they're located, it's where they were kicked out of a warp.
yeah.
So you guys will probably show up being shot out of that same warp in some kind of escape pod.
The only thing we would have to do is just roll for our stats. That's about it.
Okay? Well, Friday, do we want to, well,
Wasted. Celebration for New Year's.
do you have character sheets?
No.
No, because I think if you want, just let me know what we need to roll.
I can share some editable character sheets.
Okay. Because I say, if I need to print something off, I can, but
Yeah,
I need to know.
because we can just. I was gonna say, if you just want to let me know what we need to roll, we can roll it.
Well, you can roll it here,
Yeah.
right before we start, if it's necessary. Is it very many things, or?
It was like what? It's 10 things to roll for.
Yeah.
And
And
everything
some of
else.
them have special rules for it.
Yeah. But
So-
that's why I just told him just go with Space Marine Champion Black Legion armor. I'm going basically
Well,
with what I had
that's what I'm
before.
saying is hold on to the book. I'll send you the editable character sheet so you can make both your characters.
I got nowhere to print them. Is the problem.
Bring
But
them
you
here.
can edit
Oh, wait.
them and then
Send them back to
to me or send it to him on Discord.
Yeah. But let us know you've done so. Or send them to Morgan on
Messenger.
Yeah, and then she can get it to me and I can print it out like she does with the images. Any of those three. But that way we can start on Friday with you guys, basically you guys probably recovering their pod as it's fired out. You got a ship out there that was trying to escape the warp anyways, or into the warp from out of this,
System of hell.
Because
Yeah.
all we'd have to do with
Hey, you're pod people.
him knowing the
Yeah.
Black Legion stuff and the sorcerer, he just puts all the stuff that we need in there, and then we just roll the dice. Put that
now
in
they
there,
could have
send it
been
back.
like basically the warp destroyed some ship and you guys came out. You guys escaped. That's all we need to worry about on that.
Or you were part of a chaos invasion and your ship got damaged in the warp and you ejected
Do you
when
want
you
to
finally came out. Because the
been
warp is
loyal
crazy.
to the Black Crusade basically beforehand, or you left a ship and are on your own now to decide what you want to be?
The original one, I think we did was we were prisoners in the first, in the get-go. 'cause it was
Oh,
a
well then you
traitor.
could still been prisoners.
Yeah. I'm just a disgraced Black Legion member.
Or I could have just a chunk of the ship go flying out. The prison section. Well, I'm wondering if he was a prisoner, would they put him in an escape pod?
No.
They'll
They would've
barely,
let me-
they'll barely put soldiers in escape pods.
No, they would have left me to die.
So, or he could be on that ship, that one that came through. And then you'd have to go get him, though. I prefer at least if you got him right away. He's right there, trying to get the doors to open. Help me. So, we good?
Nah.
Yeah.
Well, we'll talk to
All right,
you people
we'll take
next
the book
week,
and
or
look
Friday,
at
I
it
mean.
tomorrow.
Whoops.
If
I saw that.
so.
There. You look at the picture I had. I was looking for Hope, hero
Just let me
hunting.
know when you send it.
And I got something that seemed identical for this game, but not really for that. I got 2
You
people
want me to hand you the book?
hunting giant tortoises.
Just put,
Okay. I didn't know it was back here.
yeah. Well, we brought it back because
Okay. Well, yeah, you'll need to use it for that then.
yeah.
I already got stuff I already have written up, so. Oh, I may need the
I mean,
stats that day because there's
Yeah.
some stats in there, like words and that. But you have all those stats anyways. But
So I'll figure that out. What we need to do.
Yeah, get out of here, sweaty McGee.
Just gear and everything else. You know what the Space Marines need, and just go from there.
You do realize there's an entire breakdown for making those characters in there.
you-
I know it's hers that I'm
Don't do
breaking
that.
down the most.
don't push on the spine.
I'm trying not to. It's
Well,
already.
flip it around the other
kind of
way.
bent.
You're better to hold it by that,
But
so you don't lean on the
I
spine.
mean, you know what all I'm going to need in there, so just throw that in there. Just like I said, roll mine and throw it in there, and then hers I'll go from basics.
Just build your character like a goddamn man.
Dude, all I need are just the stats. That's all I need.
Well, they're in there.
No, well,